Subscribe, hype, like, click the notification bell and turn on all notifications. And donate with a super thanks donation in the comments section below for the unfiltered, unapologetic SeanzViewEnt, your home for WWE news, rumors, and backstage chaos. This is where gossip gets exposed around the clock. Now, here's your host, the brash SeanzViewEnt.
Final preparations are indeed underway for the WWE's Night of Champions as we are looking for your preview, your predictions. Who's going to win? Who's going to lose? What do you see happening at Night of Champions this afternoon? For many of you, it will be in the morning, in the afternoon, maybe at night. Maybe you're going to wait to watch it after work. Maybe after your homework. Maybe after you go to your brothers, your sisters, your aunts, your uncles, your girlfriends, your boyfriends, your wife, your husband, your brother, your mom, your dad. Whatever you're going to do, I need your comments. I need your preview. I need who do you think is going to walk out. The winners, the champions, and of course, the prestigious King and Queen of the Ring. Ladies and gentlemen, I need it in the comment section down below because without you, there is no more flow of the show. Yes, the ongoing issues that exist between CM Punk and WWE. Is there blow-ups between Triple H and CM Punk, the best in the world? It was definitely one of those hot topics. It was one of those hotly debated scenarios that we talked about yesterday. Remember, for more videos like this, comment, subscribe. Remember to donate below with a super thanks donation. Now, you're going to want to subscribe right now because we're going to give you more content, more videos. If you thought the around-the-clock videos were something before, you ain't seen nothing yet. We are going to flood the gates because we are going to be wide open all summer long, ladies and gentlemen. Around the clock, we truly will never stop. We will give you the source. We will give you the news, the rumors. We will encapsulate it. We will build it up. We will hype it up because it certainly is about each and every one of you because we are true and loyal to the viewers, the fans, the channel members, and the ones that make this show what it is, whether you're newer or whether you're just finding my show now. You're going to realize and you're going to recognize it in real time. Now, also on top of your preview, your predictions for the Night of Champions, King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring. Again, guys, I'm going to say it one last time. I don't know how the WWE can go into this thing calling it Night of Champions instead of King of the Ring when you got the women's IC title not on the line. The WWE Women's title, not on the line. The World Heavyweight Championship, not on the line. The Intercontinental title, not on the line. So many titles, so many championships are not on the line. Not at stake. Not even going to be featured. Not even going to be making a cameo appearance. You gotta be kidding me with that one, guys. That is what I truly don't understand. But I want your review of what was the final ever 3-hour SmackDown of the year. Yes, last night was the last 3-hour SmackDown on the USA Network on a Friday night. And right now, I need your comments and I need your review of what we got, what we saw, what we witnessed, the highlights. What was the match of the night? What was the moment of the night? The wrestler of the night? The storyline of the night, the angle of the night. We need your thoughts, your comments, your opinions of WWE SmackDown last night because we come to the forefront and we build it up for each and every one of you. Also, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that don't know, you should know. We're going to bring this to you right now. Triple H said we shouldn't take the WWE seriously. It's all about fun. It's all about the fun, ladies and gentlemen. And Triple H went on record and say that, and this has initiated a lot of comments online. Well, I have a little bit of a rant. We haven't had a Sean View rant in some time. Again, Triple H goes on record saying people take WWE too seriously. is exactly why so many people are frustrated with the WWE, the modern WWE. Because let's be honest, modern WWE is many things right now. But for a lot of people, fun is not one of them. You can't build an entire company around championships, legacies, historic moments, emotional rivalries, shocking returns, betrayals, press conferences, video game covers, main events, PLEs, and premium ticket prices, and then turn around and say that people need to stop taking it so seriously. WWE wants people emotionally invested. WWE wants people watching every week. WWE wants people paying hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars to attend live events. WWE wants people to treat WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and every title match like it matters. But the second that people criticize the product, suddenly it becomes relax. It's just entertainment. That's the counteraction, ladies and gentlemen. One day, WWE wants to be viewed like a real sports with a serious stakes. The next day, it doesn't want to be taken seriously at all. So which one is the WWE in 2026? I ask you, the viewers, the fans, and the subscribers. Because let's be perfectly honest. Let's make it crystal clear, okay? We have to do this, guys. This has to happen. This has to happen. If nobody took storylines seriously, some of the greatest rivalries in wrestling would have never worked. The emotional moment actually means something. The championships would mean nothing. The returns would mean nothing. The betrayals would mean nothing. Wrestling only works when people actually care about it. And Triple H, of all people, know this front and well. And that is why it's so funny. It is so hysterical for what Triple H said and how he said it and how he put it out there a day or so ago. He took the business, Triple H took the business very seriously enough to make it his life, became one of the biggest names in it, married into the powerful wrestling family of the McMahons, and eventually became the person actually running the show. You want to talk about seriously? You want to talk about fun and games? So why is it suddenly wrong when the audience takes it seriously too? The bigger issue is this. WWE keeps telling people to come to live events and PLEs and Raws and SmackDown. There's nothing like it. But how many regular households can actually afford that anymore? Tickets are expensive. Parking is expensive. Food is expensive. Merch is expensive. Travel expensive. A major WWE weekend can cost a family a ridiculous amount of money. Sometimes a leg, sometimes an arm. So yes, when people are paying serious money, they are going to have serious expectations. And when the product doesn't feel entertaining enough, people are going to say so. It's supposed to entertain. Only works when people are actually entertained. That's the problem. A lot of people miss house shows and when they felt special, when live events had surprises, when you have never knew who might show up. When wrestling felt less corporate and more alive. Now it feels like WWE wants everyone fully invested, but only as long as that investment stays positive. They want the passion, they want the engagement, they want the money, they want the loyalty, they want the audience to care, but they don't always seem to want the criticism that comes with people caring, because again, it's just fun. Just don't take it too seriously. But yet Triple H is the most serious of all. WWE can be entertainment. WWE can be fun. WWE can be an escape. But entertainment still has to be good. Entertainment still has to be worth the money. Entertainment still has to respect the audience. The issue isn't that people take WWE too seriously. The issue is WWE trained people to take it seriously, profits from people taking it seriously, okay? And then sometimes act like the audience is wrong for doing exactly that. Maybe the real question isn't whether people take WWE too seriously. Maybe the real question is whether WWE takes its own audience seriously enough. That is my rant on Triple H and his comments and what he said to us, the wrestling fans, the IWC, the YWC, the regulars, the ones that are here, the ones that are near, whatever you may be. If you're watching this, you're probably a wrestling fan, you're probably a current fan or an older fan, or you used to be a fan, or maybe you just stumbled upon this video. And if you did, I hope you enjoyed my rant, because if you want more rants, if you want me to go off more, if you want me to go on a tangent, if you want to get the real emotion, if you want to get the real fuel, if you want to get the fire from this very show, this is exactly how I operate, and this is exactly how I'm going to give it to you, because the foundation is for each and every one of you. Now, CM Punk, amid his ongoing issues with WWE, with Triple H, whatever it may be, whatever the issues may be, whether it be whether it be big, whether it be bad, whether it be serious, but whether it be volatile, CM Punk said something last night during one of his MMA shows where he was doing commentary where he says, and this has led to a lot of worry, a lot of speculation, a lot of doubt about CM Punk and WWE. Are they on the outs? Are things sticking? Are they together? Is CM Punk demanding a release? Does he want more money? Does he want more creative? Because CM Punk said the following during his MMA commentary last night, or was it the night before? One of the nights, over the last 24 hours. CM Punk said, I don't travel anymore. Now that carries a lot of weight. CM Punk saying, I don't travel anymore. Why would he say that? Again, there's been a lot of rumors and gossip that he might not return, that he might ask for his release, that he might demand to go elsewhere. Hey, maybe CM Punk's getting ready for a return to AEW. I mean, listen, we got about 4 different wrestling pay-per-views, PLEs, special events this weekend, okay? You got NXT, you got AEW, you got TNA, and then you got WWE Night of Champions today. So there's a lot on the plate. There's a lot to get used to. There's a lot to like. There's a lot to love. There's a lot to get invested in. There's a lot to get interested in. We're going to be here to cover it all, guys. From WWE to TNA to AEW to TNA to AEW to TNA to WWE, NWA, CPA, ABC, CVC, 123, FBI, 911. It doesn't matter. We're going to be here to cover it all. Because, ladies and gentlemen, it is all about the viewers, the fans, and the subscribers of this very show. So, ladies and gentlemen, it all boils down, literally, it all boils down to each and every one of you because we make it true for the viewers, the fans, and the subscribers. Now, amid all that, the WWE and a massive signing that could change the game for a whole lot of things, as the WWE is expected to sign Zilla Fatu as the Bloodline family tree keeps growing. Randy Orton pulled from event. WWE abruptly ends major stable, and WWE exposes wardrobe malfunction. Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, your motives on all of that. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Bloodline, it doesn't seem like it's going anywhere anytime soon. There is no end. There is no stop. And now last night, you have LA Knight and Solo in the same ring, and LA Knight now is trying to recruit others. LA Knight is trying to get his own tandem, his own team. And guys, there's a lot more to this than meets the eye. According to those that know, with Randy Orton being pulled from the WWE event, Randy Orton was supposed to return. Randy Orton was supposed to make a comeback. Randy Orton was supposed to be available for summertime. There is now a lot of worry. There is now a lot of concern about Randy Orton and his departure and him possibly leaving and him going away or him retiring from WWE. Randy Orton possibly going off into the sunset. And again, we are also receiving word that Oba Femi main eventing both nights at SummerSlam, guys. Again, a lot of rumor, a lot of gossip, a lot of speculation about that. Also, 5 WWE Night of Champions surprises could the WWE offer up. Now, there's a lot of rumor and gossip and speculation. There are a lot of people that think, okay, that it's going to be Brock Lesnar that screws Oba tonight out of the King of the Ring, and then Jey Uso gets the win. But according to what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing, it is actually going to be the Bloodline. Whoever it's, whether it's Roman, whether it's Strowman. No, I'm just kidding. Now, whether it's Roman, whether it's Jigga Fatu, Jimmy Uso, or maybe a debuting Zilla Fatu, the Bloodline is expected and anticipated to have their say and their peace. And it won't be so peaceful, ladies and gentlemen. It won't be so peaceful for one Oba Femi. And it looks like Oba could be primed and ready. Now imagine this, guys. Imagine this if the Bloodline does screw Oba tonight. Imagine Brock Lesnar and Oba getting on the same page to go against the Bloodline along with Solo and LA Knight. Imagine that. That would be... Now, if I'm booking this, if I'm creating... Because, again, we don't just give you the news, the rumors, the backstage gossip, the breaking news, the headlines. We don't just give you that. No, we go above and beyond. We go one step further, ladies and gentlemen. If I'm the WWE, if I'm booking this, yes, I don't have it just be Brock Lesnar because that's too predictable. It's too predictable. Oh, Brock Lesnar's going to screw Oba tonight. Again, that's too predictable. And me, I'd have the Bloodline come out, some version, whoever it is, I don't care who it is. Someone or a few or a couple from the bloodline screws over tonight. Again, unexpected. You didn't see it coming. And then, of course, that builds Roman and Oba. I mean, there's so many matches. There's so many predicaments. There's so many moments you can get out of the bloodline screwing Oba tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is just one piece of this entire equation. We're going to be here all day on location for the hottest, the latest, the greatest, the newest, the most definitive, the most defiant, the most exclusive. SeanzViewEnt here with the rumors, the news, the results, the highlights, the intrigue. It's all about you, the viewers, the fans, and the subscribers. Thank you once again for watching and tuning in to another edition of The Brash and the Brazen, where I will never be mistaken or overtaken. Subscribe and enjoy what is going to be a wrestling-filled weekend extravaganza. Later.